Hey out there guys, this is BSG TrekFan88 here for another product review. I am now the proud owner of a Nikon D3100 digital SLR camera. It's my first SLR camera. It is something that I've wanted for a very long time. Those of you that know me on my Facebook or have watched some of my other videos, you know that I take great pictures with an advanced point and shoot. Well, now I have an SLR, and even though it's Nikon's entry-level SLR, it's being hailed across a lot of reviewers as probably one of the best entry-level SLR cameras to ever come out. Going up against the Canon T3, this camera wins easily. I looked at both cameras quite extensively before making my purchase, and I've determined that the D3100 is the better option. It's a single-lens reflex digital camera. It uses the Nikon F bayonet mount for its lens mount system. It's 14.2 megapixels. The image sensor size is the DX size, which Nikon doesn't make very many lenses for it, but hey, you know what? That's okay. It does have CCD cleaning. There's 3 forms of it, so that's great too. It shoots in RAW, JPEG, or both combined. It does take 1080p full high definition video at 24 frames per second, or 720p at 30, and a few others. Real quick, I'm filming this on my phone, seeing how I sold my Panasonic point and shoot, so sorry for the picture quality. It's only going to be so good, but hey, I'm making this video. Anyway, a couple of things about this camera that I'll let you know. It doesn't weigh that much at all. It's not that big either, so if this is your first SLR purchase and you're worried about size, I mean, obviously it's big, but it's for an SLR, it's nothing compared to a full body camera. I honestly haven't gone outside to shoot with this yet, because since I bought the camera that day, it's been cloudy and rainy and, well, just bad. So I apologize that I can't talk about the camera's performance picture quality wise, but you bet your ass as soon as the weather becomes nicer, I'm going to be out shooting with this guy. It comes with a kit lens of 18 to 55 millimeter, which is roughly a 3 times zoom. The lens itself, it's a kit lens. It's not the best lens Nikon makes. Those of you that own SLRs already or have in the past know about that. But it does have autofocus, and it does have VR, which is great vibration reduction, and it works quite well. I'll make another video about that when I shoot. This guy does shoot full 1080p, which is nice, up to 10 minutes only, and what I mean by that is that after 10 minutes it stops and you have to start again. It won't do continuous shooting, and I would wait a minute or two for the camera to literally cool down before doing so. So I'm not going to talk about picture quality and performance in this video. This is just a quick overview and to let you guys who follow me or know me know about it. One thing that I don't like about this camera, which I'm not sure if it's this model or if it's the camera in general, and it's kind of bugging me. I'm trying to get a light here. I don't have a studio set up, I just have a freaking light, so okay. The buttons on the side here, they're individual buttons, but if I move one, can you see how it's moving all of them? Like if I push the button, it's moving. It's almost like all of these are on one track, which, okay, I understand that. That's not bad, but what's really bugging me is the OK button here. The OK button, if you can hear it, it's almost like it's not secured properly. Like if I go close here, it moves quite a bit. Like over here, these are pretty solid. Like they don't move on their own, and they feel solid. They feel fine. This OK button, it just bothers me. I don't think it should move that much. If you guys own this camera, please shoot me a message or a comment letting me know about that. So anyway, just a little bit of a nitpick I have. So this is the main screen. What's great about this camera that no other SLRs except the newer ones from Nikon have, a live view button right here. It's like a little lever or latch, which is pretty cool, so you can instantly go into live view mode. You have a wheel here, which when you hold down, the plus negative button up here, you can adjust your aperture, or you can adjust your ISO, which is pretty cool. Lens cap is on in here. I don't know if I can do that. I can. Cool. It has 11 autofocus points, which is really cool. For an entry-level SLR, that's 2 more than the Canon, which only has 9. Those are little dots inside the viewfinder that will light up when focusing. Now, another real quick thing, again, this is just a quick overview video, that a lot of people complain about on the video is that, number one, there's no external mic input, which is really, what were you doing, Nikon? Now, granted, it's an entry-level SLR, it's made for people who are getting into SLR photography and aren't going to be hooking up external mics and everything, but it would be nice to have. But there are other ways to get audio, separately, so that's not the end of the world. But with autofocus, if you can hear this, the autofocus noise is picked up by the onboard mono microphone, which is over here somewhere. So that's another complaint that this camera gets. But overall, I do love this camera, and I will be experimenting with it when the weather gets better. I just want to let you guys know about this camera. And also, if anybody here has owned this camera before or currently does, please talk to me about this OK button. I mean, yeah, you can't really see that good because of my finger getting in the way, but if I simply do this, you can see how easily it moves. It doesn't feel secure at all, and it does make a noise like it's plastic on plastic. Here, listen. Okay. Anyway, the Nikon D3100. This isn't really a full review of it. This is just a quick, hey, I own this camera. Hooray. Tubular. If you have any questions about this camera, I'll be, having fun with it for a while. So if you have any questions, I do know a lot about this camera. I'm just doing a quick overview here. Does have continuous shooting mode, 3 frames, 3.2 frames per second, which is pretty cool. That's an auto mode. Let's put it on manual and beef up the 4 thousandths of a second. Okay, that's not bad. The buffer, usually it says 7 pictures or so, but the buffer doesn't get full because of the low amount that it shoots on automatic mode. But overall, I'm very looking forward to this, to using this camera out in the field. And I'll definitely be doing another video review as soon as I get situated with the weather. Alright, BSG Chuck Fan 88 out.